Hello Libra, I'm Melanie Florence and this is Hot Tea for the Soul. So today I'm doing a sweet hot tea. This is about self-love and really finding the path of loving yourself through all of our trials, through all of our hurts, and you know how we move forward through things and become a loving being that loves ourselves and heals ourselves, but also gets on and loves each other, right? So that's what this reading is about. It has the journey of how we got here and sort of our healing element and where we're going to apply that to the world and our partnerships and really ourselves and our loving being. So if you are Libra Sun Moon Rising, this may be for you. If this is the first time you've been here, thank you very much for clicking on the link. And if you are part of my regular viewing crew, thank you for your support. I really do really appreciate it. It's been a long journey putting this together and the last few months have been interesting. So this is such a Libra card. Come straight out of Virgo, right? So this is such a Libra card, isn't it? You guys can see that, right? And we've got our snakes and we've got our healing element. This is very Isis. This is very Egyptian. So anybody who is linked to Egyptian stuff, you might find that this card and this reading is for you. Don't try to tune in if it's not yours, please. But here we are. Tune into this. Tune into the subtle energy and divine force within me. You shall sense the subtle and divine force within you and all living things. Over the coming days, there is a heightened sense of spiritual connection with Isis, goddess of motherhood, magic, and fertility. We are in the Halloween season as I do this, so this might be that she might be a great goddess over the next few days if you are seeing this when I'm putting it out. But this is connecting and this is fertility and magic, so it might be that you are looking to get a baby, get more fertile. Tune into Isis. You can see the fallopian tubes in that. Tune into the goddess and she can help you on your way with your magic and your fertility. Right, so what else have we got? Let's get some other energies in here. What else have we got to work with here? Libra, forgiveness. Forgive yourself. These usually are about forgiving you. Forgive other people. Let go. You know, forgive people that aren't in your life anymore. You know, you can still end something and know that it's time for a friendship or a relationship to end. And know that it's time for you to see the value in what it was. Right? And that it gets easier the further you get away from those situations, right? The further you get away from something, the more you can see the sunshine. But this is about happiness. This is about your happiness. Really forgiving yourself. Really taking that moment to let go. And let go of those things that are holding you back. Because if you're holding pain, it's hurting you. Regardless of whether who caused it or not. Right? Sometimes we've got to let go. So forgive yourself. Forgive them. It's your journey. And if you don't live in the moment and come to terms with how you got to where you are, with a good perspective, sometimes that's the bit that hurts us, right? So we need to tune into your magic, and there's a time of forgiveness, all right? And a fertile mother are there to help you if that's where we're at. Forgiving the life path that got you here, forgiving your chase, your path for happiness, maybe. All right, so you can get happiness. Let go. Let go. All right, there's some ritual inside this. Maybe you need to do some sort of cord cutting ritual. All right, this is very earthy. So, or is it very water? It's very watery. So there's a lot inside of it. It's very juicy. It's very juicy, and there's a ritual inside of here, and there's something sweet to come out of it. So maybe you need to do some sort of healing ritual. Maybe you need to do some cord cutting. Maybe you need to let go. Maybe you need to talk to the mother and how you let go of that, how you let go of that energy, how you move that forward. And it's about the self. All right, finding awareness of yourself and forgiveness of yourself and finding that fertility inside of yourself, right? We're talking about an earth mother inside there when we're talking about fertility. So let's get one more card before we move in. Everybody moving in. I got a basement. If you want to move in, I got a spare room if you're in Sydney. If you want to move in, truly, let me know. All right, the sun, the light. The sun's going to shine. Sun is always a yes card. And here it's about bliss. It's about triumph. It's about the light in your life. It's about things that you're triumphing in. But it's always a yes card whenever it turns up in any deck. And it's about bringing out your inner light and bathing in the light and knowing you're part of that. Part of all of that. That's part of you. So we've got a yes in there. And it really is about like you're spiritual. And there's a spiritual yes in here. If you've been waiting for something to turn up, if you've been doing the rituals, if you have been connecting, if you have been trying to get pregnant, there's a yes inside of there. So we'll come back and give some last energies, maybe a blessing from one of my witchy blessing decks, but I'm going to jump into the reading. So thank you for still being here. Oh, straight up. All right, Libra, this is again fertile mother. I couldn't go, there's another fertile mother. There's another fertile mother here. She's about rebirth. She's about protection. This is more Isis. She turns into Easter. S3 inside of there. She is ancient. In several different places. So she definitely connects as a spiritual being, as a spiritual magical being of fertility. So if you are looking to have a baby, we've got some stuff in here. Forgive yourself. Forgive the path inside of here. There's something rich inside of here. There's something sweet inside of here. The lovers are inside of here. This is also a choice, this card. It's choosing to be the lover. It's choosing to be with somebody. But love is in the air. And listen, this is the most beautiful card. It's just so beautiful, this deck. It's why I'll always come back to it like home. Thank you, the Greenwood. Alright, so we've got the lovers in there for us, Libra. This is beautiful. It can be a Gemini energy inside of here. This also can be a Gemini energy. So we've got the lovers between two people. So this is something very stable, this king. A life is meant to be lived. He loves to show you through things like trips and events, and he loves to show prosperity inside of his life. So this is a very strong power couple if we are talking a couple inside of here. This is also your energies. This might be the balance of your yin-yang. All right, this is your feminine energy. This is your masculine energy. Could be that. All right, so, all right, Libra, this is very interesting because you are very lovers inside of here. Let's see where we go. So this is how you got here. Something stable. There's something stable inside of this. It's inspired and stable. Maybe a match for your will inside of here. There might be a baby. There might be a baby. Libra, if you're looking to have a baby, I would say now, if you are watching this, is a great time to try. Forgive the past, let go. There's something sweet inside of this. Maybe make a ritual of love making inside of here. Maybe that's what it is. This is can be a student, strong energy in learning, physically learning, like an apprentice learning. This can be renovating a home, nesting, real nesting energy inside of this. So maybe you've nested in, you've moved on in. Maybe that is, you've moved in with a lover inside of this period. Or really, you've really set up home inside of that energy. Very fertile. This is so fertile, Libra. Thank you for being here. If you're not looking to have a baby, I would stop watching this reading right now. No, let's see where it goes. Don't do that, right? Don't do that. Thank you for being here still. I just saw temperance, so there is a healing element in it. Oh, and you're talking. Maybe this is you talking about and communicating a new life. Maybe you weren't talking about it before. This is a breath of fresh air. This is really communicating. This is really talking a new way. This is talking about your life, your mind, and what you feel, what your opinions are, and you're allowed and speaking your truth. Is what it's really loudly speaking. All right, so you might not have been talking about this relationship before. Maybe this was something that was closed behind closed doors. Maybe there was a period that you didn't speak about it loud and proud. You are now. I want to know who's having the baby. I want to know. All right, so if there's no baby, I'll be damned. Okay, so this next is your healing element. Believe it or not, this is a healing card. Sevens are always healing. It's clearing out some of these negative thoughts that you've had, working through your insecurities maybe in here, and maybe you've had to go through, and this is a loving space for you to work through these insecurities. So maybe you do have insecurities about relationships that have come from the past that have affected your mind in how you interact inside of this. Sometimes listing through your insecurities, make them secure. Maybe this relationship and this love has you frightened, gives you a bit of anxiety, all right? And you want to be able to work out, and there's a pullback inside of here. All right, so this can be this, all right, but this is content. This is pulling back. The Hermit is taking time to feed your light. All right, taking time. So there might be a union that's being whirlwind in here, and there might be some grounding that is required. This is a very Virgo card. All right, so this is really taking that light in. He is the brother of like the high priestess or the seer in this deck, right? But it's taking the light within, and then we've got this wren here again, so it might be protecting that young. You might not know how to protect this young if this is a child. Maybe that's making you nervous inside of here because that is related. You can see them there. The wren is there. Just so you can see that, the wren is there. Okay, so I hope this is a better camera angle. Decided to do something different with it, right? And so you know I'm wearing Halloween house pants. All right, what else have we got in here? Oh, but there's an attraction. All right, this is feeding the love. Maybe the reason you've kept this, because people didn't approve of it. People were watching, people were gossiping, people were talking, and you just didn't talk to people about it. All right, but you've taken your love in, you've really grown it internally. This is two people attracted. These are how they turn up together. All right, see the love in the middle of it. Attraction is what the energy that is created between these two souls in here. That's what love is. It's a third energy, but it's created between these two people, and it's in their spirit, it's in their heart, it's in their mind. All right, and we have them here doubling up. So there is love inside of this, and it's part of your healing element. Going through that. Bringing your love, it's yours, it's private. That's why they call it a private life. Everybody seems to think that everybody should have to know about everybody else's life. Incorrect. Private life. Right? You're allowed to have a private life. And people could have been talking. All right? People are talking perhaps, and that makes you feel insecure. But this is a healing element that you're able to actually withdraw and still take that love, and you don't have to. It doesn't have to be for everybody else. All right, I'm going to give us a top deck card. So there's an ending. There's an ending. So whether this relationship is over, that you create, there's something that's gone wrong and it's insecure, this is a death, right? And this is a winter. This is where we peck off the bones of our old life, and we take those bones and we put it in a broth and we have a rebirth, right? But this is not rebirth. We quite often, a lot of readers, we go straight into rebirth. This is a death. It's an ending of an old way. Yes, life will return. Yes, it does grow. Yes, we do get to take our foundation, our bones, and put them in a new pot and boil our new life from that and have a rebirth, right? This is before this spot. This is before that, this is before grief. This is the spot where we have to sit back and go, there's been an ending inside of here. Maybe there's some sort of conversations that have gone on with the lover and they have actually become insecure, and even though there's attraction, it's something these conversations might have, and this person retracting might have actually killed off the attraction. Right? Or this is the communication. This communication, you communicating everything, has created an end of an old life for you to walk into a new. Let's talk about life. Let's see what it does. All right, so let's see what how do we apply this? You're looking for your dreams. This is how we're applying this to the world. You're looking for your dreams. Dreams aren't easy to attain, but what it does require is you keeping your eye on the star. Keeping your eye on your pole star, keeping your eye on where you're heading. Nobody else can fulfill your dreams. This is wish fulfillment. This is wishes come true. If you're wishing, you see the earth in there. If you are wishing for a child, if you are wishing for something, this is wishes come true. And so maybe you have taken the time to go through all of this and have these conversations and retreat back into yourself, so that you can have all the conversations that lead to you following your dreams. Other people can be in the same dream. We can all have the same dream. You can join in other people's dreams, but it's really important not to lose yours. And you're allowed to re-dream your life. You're allowed to let go of that old dream. I'm very focused on re-dreaming your life. Let go of all of those old things that you didn't achieve. Let go of those old dreams. Let go of those old thoughts of you being a failure, of you not being able to achieve, not being able to be good in a relationship, not being able to be good in public. Let go of those things. That's what this insecurity, that's why you go through that healing. Go through those things, list them, because in there's a way to secure your dream. And it's all on you. It's all on you. Let's see what's going on here. Another two cards. Another two cards for how we're applying this to the world. You're going after your dreams, big time. You're really emotionally involved. This is from the heart. All right, where before it was all faith. All right, you're now emotional. This is now an emotional thing, and you want to be this mother. You want to be this protector. You want to be this artist. You want to be connected. All right, so you fired something off before. What did we? And we've set ourselves off emotionally chasing our stuff. It's still attractive in here. Maybe you've been attracted to a hermit, possibly. All right, attracted to a Virgo. All right, what else have we got? One more for how we're playing. Because you got an emotional new start. All right, whether you left this behind before, or there has been an evolution in your relationship, you now have a new way of looking at things. All right, you've gone through this death. You've communicated whatever this is. This communication created perhaps something, or maybe created a death, an ending of an old, a progression of a new. But there's something new. All right, when we talk about rebirth, that's a rebirth. That's there. There's something new. There's new love. There's new love. You're approaching it. One drop of love changes it all. All right, so this could be you've high enough solo to get your dreams by yourself. This could be this evolution of here has gone through this evolution, has actually made, and this evolution has made it actually more emotional. You're more connected to your heart and your dreams, your hopes and your dreams, your heart and soul, right? But there's something going to come. There's a swan in there. There's something new. There's that light that we're carrying in there. That light that we're carrying over here is this light that we're carrying in here. Look, can you see the light that we're carrying there in that little boat? In that little boat of transition? Sorry for the wobble. Just touched it with my head. Okay, so 2 more for partnerships. Let's see where this has come to with partnerships, because there's a lot of love inside of this. I'm going to do the mystery card because I like this game. Okay, and there's the other one, just drops straight out. Okay, so what have we got in partnerships? Oh, bless. Look at the apple tree. Bless that apple tree. Bless that house. Bless the family that is in the house. Bless the elderly in the garden. This is about you. Sorry, I brought it way too close so you could see blessings in the house, right? Sorry. Okay, so look at the tree. This is prosperous. This is your family. This is your intentions. This is your outcomes. This is your legacy. This is where we come to in the end. We create a home, right? So at the end of our journey, it might be you're investing in a home that you actually have found a place at home. You actually is solid. This is a solid 10, right? So this, wherever you've moved to inside of this, you are very, very strong. You're looking at your foundation. You're looking at your home. You're looking at your industry and how you are part of your community. It's part of your legacy is where we're heading here. And people see that you're not just setting a foundation. And look, we have that star one more time sitting up in here, this pole star that we're just about to put on the pole star. So we've carried the light home and we've got the pole star and the pole star. Where are we in our relationship? Strength. Strength of heart, strength of character, strength of being. The sun is shining on this. The sun you see, and this is very Leo energy. But this is pride. This is, gotta be careful not to be too egotistical inside of this, but this is really expressing yourself. You can see 2 kings inside of this, you know, but this is really expressing yourself, really actually, you know, standing strong inside of it all. People see that. People see that you're home and you're standing strong, and that something beautiful has happened in here. Something beautiful has happened in here. Regardless of which way it actually stands, something beautiful happened to you. Let's see what the end card is. Let's see what the actual self-love card is. How do we self-love ourselves? What do we do? Where is that at? Where's that at? And how we're feeling about self-love for ourselves. We're protecting ourselves. Core. Is that where it was? That core. All right, we're protecting ourselves. You're looking after yourself. This is this card. This is this core. This is this protection. Looking after yourself, right? So we still came out with that card in the end. That was interesting that I thought we should. So protecting your own. Protecting a child. Looking after yourself. Having your larder stocked. That's something that endures time, steps after this, right? So this is about you really looking after yourself, really honing in. If you are looking after a child and you are looking at that in your life, then this is actually still, that card is still sitting in here. I really hope somebody tells me this. I've got a feeling that there's going to be somebody. All right, Libra, I hope that you are safe and well wherever you are and that you are looking after yourself. Stay cool, stay casual, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Mahalo.